what worries do you have about finding work?
So I worry that employers and colleagues will not see me as a person and that they will just see my disability. Getting to work, if access to work transport, such as taxis, is unreliable, this could be stressful if I'm trying to focus on getting to work on time. Passing interview stages, so like actually getting to the interview stage. Uh, Interacting with colleagues at work because I struggle with unstructured conversations at unstructured time of the day and small talk.
Mm.
I do not feel that I have that many worries about finding employment, but
That's good.
but the worries I do have, I feel they're reasonable.
Yeah, I think your worries seem to be a lot around like managing just having a disability and not knowing how people will react to it.
Yeah,
And that's really hard.
my worry is more not being in work, and I come from a hardworking family, and I am keen to work. It's not like I'm not keen.
Mm.
If I'm not keeping myself busy, I become frustrated and stressed. So,
Yeah, it's hard. What difficulties have you had either in work or when job hunting?
well, I've not been in work. I've been in work experience, but it's been okay. Um, in work experience because that's all been done by the school. So
Mm.
the difficulties I've had when looking for work is inaccessible job hunting websites and apps, inaccessible application forms and processes, like things that's in boxes or you have to complete this online. Yeah.
Mm.
Job descriptions not giving a clear enough breakdown of the hours or shift patterns. So, because I only want to work, say, 20 hours a week, but sometimes it doesn't split it properly or it gives it in like days. I find days more helpful than hours because I actually want to work 3 days a week rather than a set amount of hours. It's more to work a certain amount of days than a certain amount of hours. Job descriptions not giving a full list of the main work duties, as there are certain tasks I cannot do, such as handling hard copies of documents because I cannot read them. Imagine if I didn't know what the right way up was and I photocopied something upside down, or and sometimes the job descriptions don't give a clear enough description of if you have to handle hard copies of paper or anything. So not having the right level of experience needed for certain positions. Again, that's down to job descriptions. They don't think, they say, oh, experience isn't necessary or something like that, but then when you actually come to it, you don't get the job because you don't have the right level of experience. Difficulties with completing graded questions where you have to provide personal statements against the job criteria, so where you've got like where they like score your answers between 1 and 5. That's sometimes I struggle with those. Not getting to the interview stage, so just it feels like, because I have to get people to help me, it feels like I've wasted their time if you've applied for a job and I've not got to the interview stage.
Yeah, it's hard.
We could have used that time more wisely, but we just didn't know. Pinning down the specifics of the job I want to do, such as the working on site only, the amount of hours I want to work, making sure it is mainly computer based, so not hard copy or paper, and where I want to work in terms of how far away from my town I'm willing to travel to.
Great. And then the last question is, why do you feel it's important for young visually impaired people to be in work?
So I feel it is important for young VI people to be able to be given the opportunity to work, so that they can give back to the VI community. A lot of VI people want to become teachers or people that help out, or, because they've received a lot of help like me, to keep busy, to fit in with peers, because they don't want to be the one who doesn't have a job or doesn't have a life. They want to be like their peers and not sort of stand out. to gain social interactions. Sometimes if you don't have the levels of support that I have, if you're blind, your only social interaction might be your work. So you know, that might be the only social interaction you get every day. Gaining a sense of fulfillment and enjoyment. So, you know, feeling like you've got a life, feeling like you've got a purpose, that you're doing something and not just sat at home, you know, being looked after by your family or, you know, whoever.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Thanks, all.
End of sheet.